How's it going, everyone? How's the sick world doing? You guys following that coronavirus activity? Lots of new here in Canada, too. So, they closed down the schools here. Schools are closing down in Quebec, anyways. I don't know where else in Canada. Probably lots of other areas. Our Prime Minister possibly is sick with coronavirus. I know his wife has it. So, not a lot of testing was going on here in Canada, I tell you that. We got all the doctors are here, but there wasn't much going on, right? Didn't think it would reach us, probably. But apparently it has. And, people say it's not time to freak out. Well, don't freak out as long as you're stocking up on food, that's for sure. Because it's the eventuality of something that could happen. Closing schools now here in Canada, so that means March break is over. Kids will be out of school for undetermined times. I think in Kentucky, in the States, Friday is the last day of school. They'll be closing, and it's about time that they do close the schools. I think it's a very good thing. Hopefully, they'll be opening some daycares for some people that will be helping some people be able to manage the situation because it's getting pretty drastic. How's it going, JT? Hey, Dusyug. What up, homie? How's it going, man? Not much sun here, but now, hey, it's coming out as I'm talking. It's funny, hey? Sort of between storm and rains and winds here, so if we cut off, do not wonder why. Hello, Penny Bunny. How's it going? Hey, Patreon's been down for a couple days, eh? Can't answer the comments or messages on Patreon. For those of you wondering, anyways, I think it should be back up today. I'll have to scoot over and check that out. Mark Matheny, how's it going, brother? Craig, 1971, how's it going, man? Yeah, pretty good. Lots going on here in Canada. We're experiencing, I think, what you guys in the States have experienced 3, 4, 5, 6 days ago. Now it's, pandemonium is basically, they closed the schools down here, right here in Quebec. Schools are closed, all of them. So, there's going to be even a daycare opened up for, I guess, the people that are in the hospitals. They're going to have the daycare, but what are the people that are not in the hospitals going to do? This is not a good situation, right? The less money you have, the more you're going to be hit, I guess. They are telling us to stock up on some food and stuff. I mean, I don't know why there's food missing in the grocery stores. That's what I'm noticing, and that's weird. Friday 13th, Harry. Lucky Friday. I wonder. Hey, the next video, I got my eye problems again today, bad. Hey guys, the next video is going to be an HDR, high definition photography of all the nature and an explanation of here in Canada how I started photography. And in the same way, you'll understand and see why with my photography, in my astrophotography on the moon, why I'm able to get in close and why I have these magnificent views. What I did is I took the entire area around here, the many towns around here in the jurisdiction of where I am, and I made a picturesque image, a storybook image of the entire surrounding towns, all the areas and heritage sites, what you want. But I also did some macro with high dynamic range, 4K imaging of macro with insects and flowers to see the details. And that's how I started associating my work on the moon, is integrating what I used to be doing with the macro. What I used to be looking at real close up here on Earth, I'm doing that now with my astrophotography. It's creating a unique way for us to be able to see the surface. Next few videos coming up too, we'll be seeing the close-up craters that I've been getting in the images, so we'll be seeing some of those. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Raining here too, Dusyug. It's raining hard here, actually. Let's see who's here. Hey, Zombie, how's it going, man? Afternoon to you, sir. Ang Black, salut Bruce, mon ami. Carole Lozé. Salut, Carole. Aimerait bien... OK, Carole aimerait bien t'avoir à son émission de radio le samedi de midi 14, un de ces jours. N'importe quand. Absolument n'importe quand. C'est sûr, certain. Si jamais elle veut me communiquer... Parce que ça fait plusieurs qui me communiquent pour des grosses stations de radio pour faire des entrevues. Pour moi, c'est pas la première fois que je suis confronté à ça. Mais honnêtement, Hang Black, à date, tout ce qui est arrivé, tous les événements, les entrevues que j'étais supposé d'avoir, ça raboutait à rien. Ça raboutit à rien. Mais comme je te dis, moi, je suis plus que content de communiquer ou de partager mon travail avec n'importe qui, que ce soit une grosse station, que ce soit une petite station, ou non, important ou non. C'est super. Mais je te remercie pour ces renseignements-là. Et laissez-moi savoir ou qu'elle me laisse savoir. Et ça va faire un grand plaisir. Oh no, not good, Bruce. No, not a lot's doing good here, Penny, these days. Even us. Hey, John Boy, how's it going, man? Finally, John Boy, all things are fixed up. I don't know what happened. Man, I got absolutely nothing against you, John Boy. You're one of the first ones that I was seeing around here in Super Dave's that was always so kind. But of course, yeah. So John Boy and I had a problem here. I'm not going to hide it. My settings were that he was blocked. And I never blocked him. I know for a fact I never did. And I don't understand why that would have happened, but it happens a lot. I have another person, Bert Panzer, doesn't come around here anymore. I love the guy. Made videos about this channel too. And maybe it's not true, but I heard a rumor that somebody said that Bert didn't come here anymore because I had blocked him. So these things happen and I don't know anything about them. And, you know, obviously some of you are going to say, well, what an a-hole, he blocked me and I'm out of here. But I didn't. I really, really, really didn't. Like John Boy, he came back and asked me, hey, man, I can't see you. We hooked up, John Boy and I, on another live stream, right? On some other channel. And then I think it was Shadrach Plays. I'm not sure. I think it was his channel. But anyways, things are back to normal now, so I'm happy. England. Oh, I love England, Penny. Definitely a place where on my bucket list, I'm going to definitely want to visit. Ireland, too. Definitely one of them. I want to see all the castles in Ireland. England, maybe not so much, but a lot of scenery I want to see. J'ai terminé devant mon PC Bruce et l'antivirus a décollé tout seul. Ça prend pas grand-chose, Hangback, hein? Ouais, ben des moments spéciaux avec mon ordinateur aussi, depuis 3-4 ans de temps. Incroyable. Moi, je suis hacké total. Hey, JT, thanks for being here also. Yeah, it sort of is depressing, Penny, when you think of it, eh? But I think, you know, they're going to be, if you're talking about the same thing as me, this is the coronavirus. They closed the schools down here in Quebec now. It closed. So there's going to be, that's going to, I mean, imagine all the problems. I'm telling you what, I'm happy this wasn't a couple of years back because I would have had to get gotten a babysitter for my son as I was on in transportation. I was always sick driving the buses. I was always sick. And I was also on a medical bus and, you know, for the elderly, for anywhere from infants all the way up to elderly people. And yeah, it gets crazy. And I'm happy I'm not on transportation anymore. Hey, Dana Shiver. Good morning, beautiful friend. Well, good morning back, even beautifuler friend. Hi, Dana. Thanks a lot, my dear. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. Patreon's been down for a couple of days. Hey, they're doing repairs, I guess. If you guys are talking to me over on that end, I haven't been seeing it, but I'll be checking it out this weekend. I got to catch up on some emails and stuff. I'm way back all the time on things. Hey, Cindy Luhu. There she is. Miss Infrared. She's doing a good job with her infrared camera. Cindy, thanks so much for you know what, too. And for being a patron and everything and for supporting the channel. You're amazing. So, yeah, every chance I get that I see Cindy here and you guys are all here, it takes 2 seconds to mention you guys to go over and see Cindy Luhu's work also. There's lots of people doing astronomy online. And I like Cindy's take on things because Cindy is spiritual. And whether she says it or not, I'm going to say she is because I see it in her. And only the spiritual people will be the ones that will be able to connect to those UFOs in the sky. And she's seeing a slew of different UFOs on her channel, which is already in her first infrared video. I was able to see 2 or 3 different objects for sure. as compared to as what I'm getting and to what she's getting. So it's always interesting to see the sky. So go over and check Cindy Luhu's channel. Cindy, I can never thank you enough for the ongoing support you give to the channel, but I love you to pieces for it. Thank you very much. Hey, Darla. Ocean Gypsy, hello and welcome to the chat room, she says. Hello, Ocean Gypsy. I'm going to scroll up here. I'm missing some more here. Aldora Dorota, hello. Let's see. Okay, I'm scrolling back up. Just closed the schools in West Virginia. Thanks, Mark, for letting me know. Yeah, here too, bro. They just closed them all down. And our prime minister and his wife has coronavirus now. And, you know, they weren't being tested, right? I mean, this guy was, you know, prime minister of Canada, maybe getting people sick here and there. He's got his own kids. Maybe his kids were going to school now getting other people sick. I'm not thrashing the prime minister. You know what I mean? It's like anybody. Everyone has to be tested. And there's just no two ways about it. And all the effort that France, you know, Europe now or whatever, the States, everything they're doing to prevent the coronavirus, it's not going to do anything at all whatsoever if the entire world is not collaborating together to process the same ways. So we have to come to an understanding. Seems to me while everyone's dying, we could come to an understanding. We're not changing our religions or anything, but we do need to come to a law, right? A certain law that every country should do, no matter what the religion. You know, the cleaning of hands, and we're hearing a lot of people saying, well, what happens is that, you know, we get lazy people, and most or a lot of people are not going to be following protocol. It's true. It's dangerous, but it's what we have to live with. Martin, how's it going, Martin? Relatives in care homes not allowed to visit. Craig, 1971. That's another thing that two of my friends were talking to me about, that they can't even visit their own parents. They're in the States. I don't know where you are exactly. Was it if you're in the States or England? But yeah, in the UK. But yes, it's concerning that that's going on, and it is sort of scary, right? But without freaking out and stocking up for months, when I say stock up on food, I think it's important that we could, you know, think of it, having rice and hamburger meat and soups and eggs and nuts, right? Just to last 2-3 weeks. Sometimes if something really bad happened, it's not going to cost you $1,000 to do it, you know, and not everyone's rich. So not everybody can go to the grocery store and get for $1,000 worth of food. A lot of people, you know, the norm, we're all going to the grocery store whenever we have the money, right? Not everybody can just pick up and go get what they want. But what it's doing is this is what's causing the price gouging, which is disgusting. That's what makes me mad the most. When we had the ice storm here in Quebec in the 90s, it was crazy, and there was price gouging. So that means to go get gas, it was 3 times the price. To go get candles, it was $4 or $5 for a candle. It was usually 70 cents. And that happened here. I saw that with my own eyes right here, and it happened in a flash of an instant. Every store just started, selling things. Even the stores that were selling compressors here were overcharging the compressors, selling them $1,500 instead of $800 because, well, there was too many people demanding the compressors. What the hell does that have to do with overcharging people? I don't know, but that's what happened. Hey, Darla. Oh, thank you, Darla, very much for saying that I look gorgeous. You see that, everybody? Darla says, Bruce, you look gorgeous. If you want to look, you can see it's right there in the... Thanks, Darla. You're the best, Bruce. Magnifique astronomer. Thanks, Angback. C'est bien apprécié, mon frère, mon ami. Et plus que content d'avoir mes amis au Québec qui suivent la chaîne. Fait que merci. Et merci pour tout ce que vous faites. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, man, pour aider que les recherches se font entendre, même soit par la radio, peu importe. Fait que c'est super, ça. So, Angback just offered, spoke to me about a person. This is a couple times. I think he mentioned it to me. There is somebody here on radio that does want to meet me. It happened also a couple of months back. There was someone else on the radio that wants, to interview me and to speak of my research. So we're going to see some of that coming out. I did not do like everyone is doing that I'm seeing in the astronomy community. From what I see, it's a competition of trying to get on the radio. It's not really sharing information to the people. And I didn't vent about that. But yeah, I've had some interesting offers of some big radio stations around here in the Montreal area. I was even told not to talk about it. But yeah, it's interesting that I'm getting that interest from other people. It's really slow, but to encourage you all that people are taking interest in this channel. It's not. Don't judge by the traffic that's here. That's for sure, because the channel has definitely been noticed. Skywatcher footage. How's it going, man? Thanks for being here. A whole bunch of people here today. Thanks, everybody. John Boy, everyone. I'm scrolling down here. I'm very sick, 5 weeks now and off. So fed up. Geez, Penny, you still are, eh? That sucks, my dear friend. I hope you're going to get over it. It's been a while, too. You've been sick, eh? But I went through this a couple of months ago. I had this, I had this problem with my chest and breathing. Thank you, Cindy. Your light shines bright since. Thank you very much. I love you, Cindy. And thanks for the ongoing support. So generous. And yeah, you guys check out Cindy Luhu and see what she's getting out in the sky there. Jose Oliver, a good program. Always congratulated. Thank you very much, Jose. I appreciate that, man, so much. Or is it Jose? It can go both ways because I'm French in Quebec here. But if it's Jose, thanks, man. If not, if it's Jose, I doubt it. But thanks, man. It means a lot. I really do appreciate those of you who appreciate the research. It's therapeutic. All these comments are therapeutic. You guys are just backing me. You guys are my strength. Ocean Gypsy, hola. Tekanis, ¿cómo está? Zvazvutia. Thanks again, Darla and Zombie, for being here. Theodora Christopher, thanks for being here. Yes, John Boy is finally back with us. My fault. He would have been here the whole time, but it's my fault. He was blocked for some silly reason. Raining here, a little Long Island, New York. Here too, brother. Raining on and off, and then it's back at it now. Sun's going once again. And how are things down in New York, man? New York too, you guys are going through a lot of wacky changes. We're just starting to encounter this right now. Going through a lot. There's been a lot. I'm afraid there's a lot contaminated in Ontario and Quebec. They're just running now to protect themselves, I think. There's lots of craps going on. Hey, guys, thanks very much. Glenn Curley, thanks so much, man. Mark, thanks, man. Keep up the good work, Bruce. I appreciate that, bro. More than happy. Like I said, guys and gals, next video, don't be afraid. I want to explain to you how I started in the photography, a 5-minute video of some photography, taking areas here around my town and making them picturesque for you, like storybook cartoons. It's a technique that I had doing photography, and I want to share it with you guys, a short video, and you will see how I was able to integrate that into my astrophotography. So often, when I'm looking at the moon, I examine it like macro, like I'm looking at a flower. And that's often the techniques, photography techniques, simple photography techniques that I apply, but that are unorthodox, that give us this channel and the research. This is what's going on. Hey, Dabs Anonymous. How's it going, bro? Yeah, thanks, Skywatcher, for the wishes for Penny. We all hope you get well really soon, Penny. So it's definitely a flu, Penny, that you have. Definitely. But do go get checked, eh? I mean, you never know. Because some people have the coronavirus and just are not dying with it, but they're just going through hell. So, Paul C.G. Burrows. Hi, Bruce. Just switched on, mate. Thank you very much, Paul, for the ongoing too, man. Thanks for being here, bro. Darla says, hello, Dabs, Penny, Bunny, and Skywatcher, and Mark Matheny. Thanks, Darla. 8 commercials. Skywatcher footage. The doc thinks it's corona, but I think loads have it, but wish I knew for sure that I could go out once I'm better. I'm high risk, so stuck indoors. Yeah, that really sucks. For sure, but yeah, you should really look into it, my dear, because it's getting dangerous. If you're like me, I don't hang out in hospitals. Can't stand them. But thanks, John Boy. Yeah, it's all good, man. But yeah, Penny, check into it for sure because it's lingering. And I don't know, each person is different, right? I don't know about you, Penny, but I'm subject to always getting bronchitis. I get it a lot. Thanks again, everyone, for the generous contributions. And yeah, I get it a lot. I used to actually get it even more often. As when I was working on transportation. I was always sick, always some type of virus, and it was always really intense. It was just so unpleasant. When I quit working on transportation and I started doing this full time, I became poor along the way, but I stopped being sick. That's for sure, because the colds, being a bus driver, I'm telling you, and kids, I love kids, and that's why I did the job. But I started out in the medical buses, and then I wound up on the school buses. So I didn't want to wind up on the school buses, but I did. Let me tell you guys that want to be bus drivers, don't. Unless you're very patient. The thing is that you have a whole bunch of good kids on the bus that were raised by a whole bunch of bad parents, most often, and you can't do anything about it. And the respect is not there on the buses. Oh, I'm talking to you guys about this. Probably not many people are interested, but boy, it was hell. And I haven't talked about that very much, but that was a hard part of my life, dealing with some of the kids. And I'm open with everyone. I can take jokes. I can take insults. Nothing to it. But I'm telling you, the kids were getting very creative ways of trying to annoy a bus driver. And I should have made a comedy about it. Stand-up comedy about it. It was so funny. The things I could have integrated into my stand-up comedy with these kids, because I'm telling you, kids wouldn't believe what they would do. My favorite with the kids, it means the moderator has gone back into your live chat replay. Oh, does it? I see everything looking good here. Not many trolls here, eh, Penny? Ocean Gypsy, hello and welcome to the chat room, says Darla. Thank you. Simple answer is to disable your live chat replay. Okay, you must have been answering. To disable my live chat replay. Yeah, it's all good here. Sorry, Penny, maybe I'm not understanding. She's like, what the hell, Bruce? Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up for Bruce. Thank you very much, Zombie. I appreciate that. Pour ceux qui... Français, merci, Bruce, de laisser le lien de ma page Facebook sur le chat. Et ça fait plaisir, man. Donc, je veux le faire connaître à tes membres aussi. Take care, Bruce the Great. My pleasure, Ink Black. And yeah, ça me fait plaisir, mon frère. Merci de connecter aussi en même temps. What's going on down here? Hold on here. Come on. Oh, page is jammed. Hold on, guys. My page is jammed. Somebody just contributed and I can't see who it is. Now, why is that happening? Is it my friend Glenn Curley? It is. It is my friend Glenn Curley. It's funny. How come that is blocked and I can't see him on this side? I can see Glenn on the right and I can't see Glenn on the list of the viewer activity. Thank you very much, Glenn. I probably missed a whole bunch of others. I'm sorry if I did. Scrolling up right now. Nebula Dust. I'm seeing a whole bunch of names here. I'm not. Mark, thanks again, man. Thanks again, Glenn. I saw those 2 contributions, man. Thanks, Glenn. If I missed any of you, very sorry. And if any of you don't want to rewrite a long comment that you want me to see, just tell me and I'll scroll back up. I'm trying. Bless you all, says Nebula Dust. Thanks a lot, man. Dana Shiver, thanks for being here as always. It was 80 degrees Fahrenheit yesterday. Today it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Up and down, eh, Johnny Boy? John Boy? Sorry, I was thinking of Walson. I call him Johnny Boy. The Bloodlines, Penny. Oh, yes. They're all here watching, I think, Penny, too. Oh, yes, those Bloodlines. They're real. They're very real. Hey, Fairy Frequency, sending out immunity and healing vibrations to everyone. Thank you very much, Fairy Frequency. And thanks for stopping by. Take sea kelp. It contains iodine. Sea kelp. Interesting. I eat sea kelp. So basically, I eat all these healthy things, and I don't look healthy. And I do. Vitamin D. Been there, done that. Bottle's right. I could almost reach it from here. My vitamin D bottle. But yeah, absolutely. And that's what I've been doing for the past couple of years, is always stocking up on all the vitamins to be sure that I don't have any problems, health problems. But, you know, that's how it is. Hey, guys, understand that I do stay up long hours too, though. So it's got to be a part of that also. I don't sleep very much. Somebody that has a hard time sleeping is always awake. So it'll be full of bromide, chloramide, chlorine, estrogen, heavy metals. Yes, that's exactly what we're breathing in, isn't it? It's disgusting. Hey, Bloodlines of Fire, thanks for being here. Oh, it is windy. Oh, big storm coming. Oh my gosh. Actually, give me a second, guys. I want to go see something. Yeah, it's getting a little crazy out there with the wind. Hey, our little alien there. Yeah, I'm still in the living room, guys. I'm still in the living room. It will hang back. If I can get on the radio, like I said, it'll be an amazing radio show. Ça serait magnifique d'être capable de rejoindre d'autres personnes. Puis, comme je te dis, je suis sûr et certain que je vais m'entendre avec tout le monde qui vont vouloir m'entrevuer. Je suis un gars facile à travailler avec aussi. Je suis parfaitement bilingue. Hopefully, hein? Espérons, on va se croiser les doigts. I'm prone to pneumonia. Yeah, Penny, see, that's how it is. That's same thing for me, Penny, with the bronchitis. Absolutely. Thank you. Thanks, Darla. Conscience Evolution. Hey, brother, how's it going? Much love to everyone, he says. Conscience Evolution, thanks for stopping by. You guys can check out the Conscience Evolution too. He has a channel, and he enjoys being here. Hey, Penny Bunny. I always thought Penny had the wrench. Doesn't change anything whether you have a wrench or not. In reality, it's just a sign of a thank you that I try to give back to you guys. But I have the power. I have a bigger wrench, guys. I got the biggest wrench here. My true name on Facebook is Gilles Lapointe, Bruce. Gilles Lapointe. Oh, that sounds familiar, though. Ça, c'est un nom qui semble familier, mon homme. Mais, puis je vais passer souvent sur Facebook, puis il va falloir que je vérifie. Mais merci pour le heads up, Hangback. Je sais que Esther Hangback, quand je vois ça, je vais m'en souvenir. Puis je vois en même temps mon beau petit drapeau québécois. Merci bien gros, Hangback. Coronavirus spreading like wildfire. 48 confirmed cases in my country. It gets scary, man. Alone, my neighbor got taken away by a quarantine crew. Oh, that's scary. In an ambulance yesterday. That is scary. That is scary. I haven't had that close to me here yet, but it's scary. You know, E.T., right? Those of you who saw the movie E.T., right? With the contaminated house, where the house is completely covered up and they got people going in and out of these houses. It's coming. It's a reality, right? Films reflect on reality, on certain realities, and I think in many ways. Thanks, Darla. Yeah, Cindy's had some nice captures on the infrared the last few videos. So Penny did see the doctor on Wednesday. Good, Penny. I'm happy you did. So the wrench isn't showing up now, Penny. It'll show up next time. That way you can block red and white if he comes by. I suffered from pneumonia in 2016 from what I believe was a similar virus to this corona. It's funny you say that, Penny. Well, actually, it's not funny you say that. But yeah, it's funny you say that because I went even up to almost coughing. Not almost. I coughed up pink and even red blood at one point. Hope no one's eating. But no, seriously, I was coughing so badly. But what I was feeling was a suffocation in my chest of not being able to breathe enough. So I was getting very claustrophobic, and that was the worst feeling. Just not being able to breathe. Very, very, very freaking scary. Scared the hell out of me. And see, I'm talking about it, I'm coughing, but it got that bad a couple of weeks ago, and it was really, really scary. Don't forget that thumbs up for Bruce. Hit it, please. Thank you, Mark. It means so much, those of you who do take the time to hit the like button, because that is the only way YouTube's algorithm is going to get me out there for others to see the channel. That's for sure, because if not, the interest is not there. School bus is stress. I know many drivers. Conscience evolution, it was crazy, man. Had a hard time. Well, first of all, you know, I was working with employees that didn't really appreciate their jobs. So when you're a bus driver, you know, the other bus drivers are like, I'm going to get out before this other bus driver, and I want to get out before this other bus driver, and come on, hurry up now and stuff. So I didn't like the relationship with the other bus drivers. I had some close friends there, but the system is shot, man. Bus driving system. What I wished out of my day at Conscience Evolution was that 1 or 2 people would stop on my stop sign. And I'm telling you, the parents that came and picked up their kids at the school were the first ones to run through my stop sign. I got enraged. One day, I opened up my window, and I had a whole bunch of pens in the side of my bus. So my boss is listening now. Sorry, I don't care. Happened. Too late. And yeah, so I whipped the pens out of the bus, and my water bottle, whipped it out in the guy's windshield. And the parent stopped. The guy gets out of the car, and I tell him, what the hell is wrong with your head, you idiot? And my boss and everyone was flipping out. It came to her ears and stuff. Are you kidding? See how the system is stupid? This parent was risking 300 to 600 kids going through all the stop signs because he wanted to go with his wife to the bar down the corner. And I'm not kidding about this. And there was just no protection for anyone driving the buses. Really made me upset. I'm happy I'm not on the buses anymore. We're all underpaid. The bosses don't give a crap about most of the drivers. And that's why they lost me where I was working, because of the disrespect that I had with my boss. Going in every morning at 5 a.m. and finishing at 5 o'clock at night, and even doing late buses to make ends meet for the company. And I never got more than a handful of, you know, patterned thank yous throughout the year. So I feel better now. Conscience evolution. Getting that off my chest. Hey, Katie. Hello, Bruce. From Athens, Greece. Oh, to Canis. Thank you very much for coming here. This is your best mission. Thank you, Katie. And I appreciate having all you people down from Greece. I forgot my Greece. I used to work with some Greek people. Faristo. Very, very, very happy. And, you know, the research is good. Polikara. So you guys are going to appreciate it. Come down here and watch the research and get people in Greece interested in the UFO research. Thank you very much for coming down, Katie. I used to know a lot of swear words, Katie, because I used to work with the Greeks on the paper presses here and on printers and everything. Heidelbergs and all the big machines I used to operate by myself in a big company alone. Used to lock me in the company by myself. Used to run all the machines. But I got to talking a lot of Greek, and I learned a lot of the, you know, it's very complicated, the Greek, because of the traditional or formal or informal ways of saying hello to certain people of certain ages. Was my biggest problem. Like, I was basically telling everyone "Yasu" to everyone, which means just basically, how's it hanging, right? So it wasn't the exact good way, until my boss told me at one point. He says, you know, stop telling my dad Yasu, to tell him Takanis or whatever. I said, okay. So yeah. People are like, why is he talking about this? Why not? You guys are reminding me of events in the past. Hey, John Cree, Penny, if you can, best to look after yourself. Get over that virus, flu you have. Bless you. John from Ireland, thanks very much, John from Ireland. Also, John, thanks for being here and being so supportive. City Bus bad too. Punk kids screwing with the drivers in Detroit. Wow, yeah, man. Conscious evolution. Now you're talking about Detroit on the buses. It's pretty badass. I've heard, and yeah, like here, you would not see me driving in Montreal. I have, and I'm not going to anymore, because people will come in, spit on you, and stab you in buses because, you know, for no reason, basically. Thanks, Nebula Dust, for appreciating the 4K research. Can't thank you enough. There's more on the way. Definitely more on the way. The next video is going to be high dynamic ranges to show you all what regular pictures look like when I apply the high dynamic ranges in 4K, and you'll see a bit of similarities in the work that I do here too. So thanks, Cindy. Thanks again, Glenn, and everyone for the generous contributions and everything. Greatly appreciate the support, everyone. Bruce, just checked and I don't have my notification light on for this live stream. See, that sucks, darling. Thanks so much for letting me know, because YouTube's confirming to me that each and every one of you 100% have received all notifications that are sent out on my channel. And that's what they're telling us. That's what they're telling me. And it upsets me because I know for a fact that you are all not getting notifications. Some of you are sometimes, but I know most of you are not. As for these live streams, Darla, though, it could be, since they took Google Hangouts down, I'm not setting these up ahead of time, right? I used to post 3 or 4 days ahead. So, but what they're supposed to do, though, is they're supposed to you should at least get the notification the minute I am live streaming, at least. But I don't know how that is. So give me one moment, please, everyone. I'll be right back. Getting a little bit of a dry mouth, so I'm going to make myself just a spot of tea. Have a little spot of tea this afternoon. Thanks again, Glenn Curley. You're awesome. Thank you, Dana. Thanks for thanking each other. See, this is where you see we have a real community, when we see the community actually interacting with one another, and I love it. I love seeing it, guys. Thanks a lot. Hey, GT, thanks. Like JT says, thumbs up. Be sure you've washed it first. Damn coronavirus. So I guess shaking of hands is going to be the thing of the past, right? I noticed many months ago, a lot of the young kids started, well, say young kids. We used to do it way back, but fist bumping, right? So that's, more common. But then again, when you think of it, people wipe their noses like this, and then they go fist bump. So I don't know. I don't like the sort of gay way people are doing it with the elbow. I don't know. We should just, what we should have is just a plastic arm. Walk around and, hey, everyone. Touch everyone. That we won't be able to touch each other anymore at one point. Social distancing, they're stopping about it. Sorry, I had city inspection. No problem, my friend, Carefree Observatory. Thanks for being here. And you guys, Carefree Observatory is in the house. So please head over to Carefree Observatory to subscribe to the channel and to click the bell. Why am I going to say that? Is that those of you who don't know, Marty bought a 16-inch telescope. He's associated himself with me, which means we each going to have our own channels, but we're going to share everything we're getting and compare our works together to try to find any glitch or anything that maybe we can find out, new stuff. So we're going to have a wide sky now, Bruce sees all the way down in Arizona to all the way down to here. And, I hope your daughter's doing well, Marty. Marty's daughter got in one hell of an accident and went through hell, and they're all, all this is amongst, why am I mentioning this? Because Marty has, just got into the channel, and he's doing a lot of excavating at the house, and he's filming it all. But he doesn't always have the time right now to make the videos, and it's alive. In reality, he just did make one, but give him a chance to get back up on the wagon with his, considering what's going on with his daughter. But go over to Carefree Observatory and check out the dome video he just posted. It's all painted. This is very expensive. Go check out to give you an idea of what the observatory is going to look like. And the dome, by the way, Marty, is freaking amazing. I freaking love it. Your last video was absolutely amazing. I love seeing the dome. The color, I think, is absolutely amazing because I love those colors. But yeah, a sand-colored observatory in the desert, gonna be badass. You're gonna get a high voltage wired fence up around that, man. I want to see that so badly. Every time I see Marty, I get hungry. Darley et moi, le dernier des Mohicans. Hey, André Boutillette! Comment ça va, mon frère? Je te remercie beaucoup pour le grand support que tu donnes à la chaîne continuellement. Et là, on est rendu en 2020. D'autres recherches qui arrivent. Puis je te remercie beaucoup de suivre toutes mes chaînes, man. Joyce, are you serious? Some think that the 5G was turned on and people are dropping dead from it, but shoo. You know what, Joyce? I appreciate even hearing that, what you just said. You're not coming here saying, hey, listen, we're all dying because of the 5G, but it makes the motors in my mind turn on when I hear things like that in theories. And it makes you wonder, because I've always been skeptical about the birds that were dying off recently, with, oh my gosh, the clouds are crazy. Maybe I'll film some clouds after this. Holy smokes. But I believe it, Joyce. Like HARP, right? That's another area that scares me a lot, what's going on. The CERN and everything, they're sending microwaves up into the sky. It's very concerning. It gets very, very scary. Let me grab something to drink real quick, guys. Sorry, guys. You're right there. I had to grab an old tea bag on the counter. Had no time to go get the box. Yeah, how lucky am I to have an amazing show of people today. As always, I really appreciate everyone. Sensation symptoms, ringing in the ears. Don't like that. I get that a lot, man. A lot. High and low tones, common. It is. I hear it all the time, bloodlines of fire. I should say I feel it sometimes. The only thing so far that I've been able to help to stop it is by putting my hand straight in the forehead. Yeah, I know people say tetanitis or whatever. What's the name of that? The ringing in the ears. It's not the same. It's not the same what we're talking about. André Boutillette, moi, métis. That is awesome, interesting. I've got fluid and inflammation in my ear too. So head congestion and everything, eh? It's all, I don't know. I can't see how the spraying is helping anything. Maybe I have no proof, but really ticks me off just thinking of it. Paul John, hi Bruce from Devon, England. Keep up the great work. Paul, thanks so much, man. I love you for it. Thanks for stopping by. And guys, I'm asking each and every one of you, please come as much as you can to the channel. Yeah, it sounds bad. I'm begging, and I am. I'm not going to hide it. The channel is dead. This is my, last month was my lowest month. There's no revenue or anything coming in, so I'm not asking anything else aside from you guys coming back if you find the videos interesting. Like, basically, just keep doing what you're doing, because I know all of you come back here. It's a bad time to take the time to say that, because I know Penny, Darla, Zombie, you guys are always here. Dana, I know it, but I appreciate it. Garlic, did I hear garlic? I'm tolerant to garlic. It makes me sick. Oh, I'm intolerant to garlic. Oh, that's too bad, Penny, because that's one hell of an antioxidant. That kills everything, any virus in you. I'll eat it like No, not like an apple, but basically nearly like an apple. I love it. But yeah, some people get different. We're made different. DNA's different. Did anyone hear about the huge asteroid known as 52768? That's the 1998. I have heard of that. Or two will pass closest to Earth April 29th. Thanks, Zombie. Yep, I've been looking at that up very vaguely from time to time, expecting that moment to come on by. And it's funny, when it comes by, they're not going to mention it. And yeah, you know, they're supposedly travel banning the airplanes. We'll be able to get a good look at the airplanes. I can't get over the clouds today. We'll get a good look at the airplanes once, the chemtrail planes, once everyone's grounded, probably. Carefree says, I'm back. Yeah, guys, check out Carefree, man. Wow. I mean, who would not want to have an observatory like he's doing? And holy smokes, I want a whole bunch of other people to start coming by here. The jealous trolls, Marty. I know it's not nice, but I can't wait for them to see your observatory. I mean, if they're jealous of a 14-inch telescope that I bought on my balcony, I can only imagine when they see your big-ass dome and observatory, which is pretty cool and amazing. Really quiet, too, the way the door opens up on that. Oh, I loved seeing that, boy. Really loved seeing that. It was a dream that I had, was getting a dome. So if I could see you get a dome, and you know, someone that I liked will get a dome, hats off to you, man. And I can't wait till you get it up, all up and everything. Meditation, good for the health. I am a very big meditator, Nebula Dust, often. And my best moment is often by, in the summer, streams, etc., and places like that. Big meditation buff, if you want. I meditate when I'm stressed. I meditate when I need energy and stuff. And I believe it. I believe it works. I don't brag about it, but I do it all the time. Literally do it all the time. Sitting down, you know, comfortably, hands outwards, and I just take in all the energy. I love doing it. Hey, I can't find the poop icon. Damn YouTube. It's right beside the turlet. Darla. Did they take our poop icon away, Darla? Yeah, all those inspections and too. That's another thing about Carefree Observatory. Hey, wait a minute. Every time I send you a donation, my computer shuts down, as it just did again. Are you serious? Thanks for your research. Glenn, thank you very much. Glenn, I'm sorry that happened to you, bro. Thank you very much for the ongoing support. I love you, man. Yeah, guys, if ever you guys get thrown out off this channel, please come back. I hear of so many of you that are getting blocked off the channel. You guys know I'm only going to block the person thrashing, swearing, and ridiculously, you know, being offensive here. If not, I'm not going to block you. If you have an opinion against me and you don't like me, I don't care. I'm not going to block you. Thanks, Glenn, very much. Crawface, thank you very much. All my love back, man. You guys rock. Thank you very much, my friend, for the ongoing support. I love you all for it so much. You're all so encouraging. You guys get me hyped because after the stream, I love doing the videos. And since I'm getting up an HDR video of images explaining some of my photography, be happy because you're going to see, don't worry, be happy. You're going to get another video up after anyways of space this afternoon. And maybe of some clouds. Do you guys appreciate some of the cloud videos? I try not to get too much up, but I like the time lapses. I think it's a nice change sometimes. We're seeing those bloody chemtrails. Thanks again, everybody, for the support. You guys rock. I appreciate it so much. Garlic has allium sativum, a very powerful antibiotic. Oh yeah, you have to crush it and wait 10 minutes. Hey, Zombie, it's funny that you say that. But you know, of course, you're absolutely right. You know your garlic, man. And, you know, it's my mother that told me that. Like, garlic has to be activated, right? Did you know that? I didn't even know that. Often I'll put the garlic into salad just by cutting it up. But, you know, you're supposed to grab the side of the knife and smack it, right, to open it up. Because something, I don't know, something happens to the garlic. Activates it, I guess. It's the good functions of the garlic, I guess. I don't know. Hard to understand. I guess it activates the aluminum sativum, I guess. I don't know. That's probably what's the powerful antibiotic that's inside it. You mean, so crush it and wait. So yeah, it's you have to smack it, or like you say, crush it. I heard that. But garlic, I got full of garlic in my fridge. It's something that I'll stick in everything that I get a chance to because it's just healthy. But, in Penny's case, poor Penny says that she's intolerant to it. That can happen. Walter DeWald. Hello, Walter. Thanks for being here. Off cooking dinner and talk. What's up to Mom? Hey, take care all, he says. We are all one happy, bear hug, happy, eternal beings. Thank you very much, Walter. I love you, man. Thanks for being a part of this community, bro. And thanks for bringing your family by, too. And keep coming back, Walter, to check out the channel, man. It's so quiet here on the channel. It's never been that I have not gotten good support, right? But the traffic, that's another thing. The support that I'm getting here, it's the same people often that come back, and they're you guys are keeping this channel going, without a doubt. Still, even today, people don't know that it's the community that does make the channel, because communities can close down a channel like anything. Same thing with our governments. When we stick together and we ask for things, we get, because we stick together. You're working on the bikini body for Friday live stream, poolside in Arizona. Yeah, she'll be serving us the drinks, Marty, along the pool. Hopefully, when I go down. And that's if I'll be allowed to go down, Marty, eh? Like right now, I think if I was to go to your house right now, Marty, I probably wouldn't be allowed to go down. We can't travel to the States. That's scary, too, when you think of that. I got my silly spoon stuck in here there. But, yeah. Hot. Feeling hot. Hey, Bruce, do you believe that the moon is in the wrong spot? Is this time of the year? I absolutely do. I looked outside like I thought it was there, but yeah, I absolutely do believe it is, and can confirm that it is out of place on a comparison of 3.5 years. That is, it started a couple of months back. I tell you, last year, when we get just to the end of the winter, we start seeing the moon jumping around. We start seeing it jump from left to right in the sky, and it changes places to where it's supposed to go up. It's pretty drastic. And those of you, I want all of you here that who have never done this before, take the time as of now, as of the next moon phase. You're going to have to do something, and you're going to examine every time you see the moon. I want you to find a landmark. Do this, and it's going to scare you. You'll never see your moon back to the same area. Maybe approximate area, but you'll never see it go back to the same exact area. The moon is always moving. Take into consideration, of course, it could be us, also us that is moving too, right? We're all moving. Maybe the universe is moving, so we're flying through the universe. Whatever, who knows? Are we moving? Take the time to notice with the landmark at what time of the year where you see the most drastic change of the moon. And there's one day you're going to see the moon off. Maybe if you're looking on the horizon, I'm not kidding, you'll see it move over 4 or 5 houses as compared to where it usually rises up. This time of the year, I'm noticing that it's the rotation of it. The last moon phase that I showed you all was March. And when we looked at the moon, we saw that the moon's Aristarchus crater, which is not in the south, obviously, was on the south side of the moon. Aristarchus crater was literally on the bottom side. So what was on the north side came down and went west as it rotated west. So we saw Sinus Iridum in the west as compared to on the north side. That's crazy. And Mercurium, that's in the east, was spiraled upwards, and Mercurium was sitting with Mare fecunditatis on the top north side of the moon. It's crazy when you think of it. Joseph Chung, hello from Taiwan. Hello, Taiwan. Hey, we have some new countries here now, everyone from, did you guys know that? 28 countries on YouTube that we're going to see here, and we're going to welcome them from other countries that we're going to start seeing. I don't know if Taiwan, I think Taiwan was one of them, isn't it, Joseph? Maybe I'm wrong. I know that because the first time I see someone from Taiwan here, and I thank you for coming, there are people saying that the Starlink satellites that they sent up are for more countries to have access to the platforms here on YouTube and a whole bunch of other areas. So that's a good thing. I think that's a good positive thing. Unfortunately, they're going to have satellites in the sky to have done that. That's not the so good thing. Pascal Joso, hello. Or they take the moon to a certain place so it manipulates the weather. See, Pascal or Pascal, thanks, hi and welcome. And I believe that André, mon bikini est prêt. Mon speedo. Tu sais, les speedos comme des années 79, là, j'en ai encore un rouge. C'est ça que je vais mettre quand j'aille chez Marty, sur le bord de la piscine. Marty, il sera pas trop content. Tu vas voir qu'il n'aura pas son appareil photo trop handy dans sa main. But, yeah, Pascal Josso, listen, my friend, I believe that the weather here depends not solely on the moon, but is probably 50%. I'm just shooting numbers out there. I believe it depends. A good part of Earth depends on the moon for the rainfall, the heat or cold that we're getting, and the growth. I absolutely believe that. When you see the full moon and you see your car, the water bubbles are beating on your car, it's because the moon is closer. The tides are affected, they say, by the moon, of course, and even worse during the full moon. I haven't really looked that one up, and I said I know for a fact, I could probably confirm to you that when it's the full moon, it would be when the tides are the highest. I'm taking a guess, I don't know, but they are definitely affected by Earth. Listen, the moon's in Earth's geocorona. What is the geocorona? The geocorona is where all the the geocorona is where the atmosphere extends the furthest part around Earth, outside of Earth's lower orbit, outside into space. How far does it go around? Well, it's said that the oxygen and Earth's geocorona extends thousands of kilometers past the moon itself. So that means there's oxygen way past the moon. So of course there could be some greenery on the moon. Isn't it Titan? They just found plains of greenery on Titan. Why aren't they bragging about that one? Right? It's been proven. They're finding green plains, vegetation. They found some organic matter on Mars a couple days ago. Never heard any channels talking about that. They don't linger on that, right? The moon moves the day the reptiles started up to do a tune-up check. Yeah, well, you know what? That's creepy, eh, William TV? But yeah, if it's a sitting, and thanks for bringing up those theories, of course. Wow, is it ever windy? If it's a sitting duck right now, that'd be pretty freaking wild. And yes, I would not be surprised waking up one morning. Honestly, I know no one's going to believe me that I'm not surprised about this. But yeah, waking up one morning and not seeing the moon there, it could happen. It's going to travel around. The shift, they're talking about the polar shift. That polar shift, what is it going to do? The moon is not where it was many, many years ago. That's what I believe. Right? What were they talking about? What did I see the other day? Do you know how long a day lasted? A long time ago here on Earth, a day only lasted 23.5 hours. And a year lasted, I think it was 372 days, not 365 days. So, we got all these historians and people who study theology trying to put an exact date on the death of Christ or whatever's been found, scriptures and stuff like that, and it's just not going to happen. The carbon dating is corrupt, contaminated, right? They recently found a new way of carbon dating objects, and what is carbon dating? It's, they take those big long shafts and poles out of the Arctic of the ice, and they're carbon dating. They're checking, the signatures and everything that could have fallen. What was in the air, the toxins, the diseases, and viruses. In the Arctic, they found a whole bunch of viruses recently. They said, and there were ancient viruses that are in the Arctic. So as that Arctic is thawing, I'm going to be honest with you all. I honestly thought when the coronavirus hit, even SARS, that it was coming from the Arctic. That it's because it was thawing out, and that what happened to us hundreds or thousands of years ago is going to occur to us again. The only reason why it was maybe halted because the contamination or the area and all the viruses could have frozen, died, maybe, right? I don't know. They're talking about this summer maybe being better for the coronavirus to stop things. I don't know. How come the coronavirus is only mostly in hot countries? I don't want to see any heat. I'm happy to be here in Canada and that we had some winter. Maybe it helped. I don't know. But look at it the way you want to, guys and gals. It's starting to thaw here now. We're seeing the grass, and the first corona cases are arriving. So either it's coincidence or it's the weather. I don't know. It could be so many things. Maybe we have no idea what this coronavirus is. What if it's being activated by things in our food? What if it's being activated by something in the air that's only in the certain genes of a child, right? It's crazy. All the things that I've been thinking of and of what it could be. Well, I don't know about you, but I think I should go and eat some lunch. And while I'll be eating lunch, the other video is uploading right after I get off of this. I have a great big thank you to tell each and every one of you for being here. Check out Cindy Luhu's channel. She's doing the infrared. Cindy Luhu, she's right there. She would appreciate your subscribing to her. Go check out a video and let me know what you think of her charisma. Okay, and I'm sure you'll want to subscribe to her. I love her to pieces. I love her channel too. Carefree Observatory. Please finish off here by going to my featured channels and clicking on Carefree Observatory, the notifications, and get notified. Because he is showing everybody what he is building. He's talking about all the parts. Maybe I know a lot of you that are here asking me a lot about my equipment. Well, Marty's sharing it all with you, costs and all, probably. And go take a look at Carefree Observatory to see what he's doing over there. Support him, because he's supporting this channel. He's doing all this to second my work. He wants to reproduce the same research from the sky in Arizona to help others understand that it's not a manipulation that I'm doing. He's going to try to figure out himself, Marty, what I'm doing. And hey, maybe we'll find some differences, Marty and I. Maybe we'll be indifferent on certain things, but that's okay. That's what researching is, and I'm all for it. Thanks for unblocking me. Hey, John. First of all, you shouldn't have been blocked, and I'm so sorry you were, man. And I know a lot of other people happened too. I don't know if it was Quinn Lee. Hey, Quinn Lee. I don't know if it was you, brother, that it happened at one point. But remember, there was some, or Jeffrey Moore. There was a whole bunch of people here. I was having, not problems with them. I was having problems with them being able to come to the channel or to be seen. And that really sucks. Mark Bradley, another great big supporter to the channel. Mark, love you, brother. He says, you will have an entire observatory someday. I will, Mark. I know I will, man. What I'm doing here is I still have about 5-6 years to pay off my house. And once the house will be paid off, whoa, is it ever windy? I will be investing in making this house an observatory. My son will move out one day. He's getting older, and I'm just going to bust the hell out of the roof. Like, basically, when he moves out, I'm going upstairs with a hammer, and I'm going to make a hole in my roof. Basically what I'm going to do. And then Marty's going to tell me, you're going to have to call the town first. And that's a big thing, right? All this building that Marty's doing for his observatory, he had to get permission from the town. He made his own plans. He's been doing this for 40 years. I'm not saying it enough, guys. I am seeing some support at his channel, but for some strange reason, I'm not seeing enough of us over there. There should be more of this family over on Marty's video. It takes 2 seconds to go and subscribe to the channel, and that way other people will be interested. Considering what he's doing, he only has 300 and some subscribers. He's going to have to get a bikini or something, or get a long hair picture like Darla or something to be able to get some subscribers. But he's going to have to do something. So we got to support him and help him out. I want to thank you, each and every one of you, for being here, for supporting the channel. John Boy, thanks, man. Thanks for not getting mad at me, John Boy, and for trusting me, man, for coming back and talking to me about it. Because this went on for many months. I didn't even know that. Snicker, snicker, play with words. Yes. Hey, Crying Hippie. Thanks for being here, man. Cheers, brother Bruce, and good night all. GT, see you around. Those of you who do want to, Bruce, get Homes on Homes. Yes, I know him. See, this is what I laughed. I said, maybe Martin. I thought Marty was part of that Homes construction over here, the one down here in Canada, which is it Mike Holmes or Mark Holmes? Mike Holmes, I think. But yeah, pretty funny. Can you put the link in chat, please? And thank you. When can you put the link in chat, please? Do you mean the link for Marty's Observatory? I'll do that right now. Hold on, if that's what you mean, because it's in the featured channels. But hang on, I'll go get it right here on my other YouTube channel before leaving. I'll get that link up of Carefree Observatory. Yeah, I'm talking about the link, and all I had to do was go and get it. 21 minutes ago, Cindy Luhu says, "Hi, friends. I just saw her live streaming." Cindy was live streaming. I just saw her come up. Cindy, your notifications come in good for me. I see them all the time. And there we are on Marty's channel. Copy. There we go, my friends. Here's Carefree Observatory's link, which I should always have. And I've been neglecting. I'm not putting that one up at the end of the videos, and I should be more often. I get back to normal this week, guys. Here it is. Carefree Observatory. Marty's link. That's the channel you want to go and subscribe to. And thanks to Conscience. Thanks, everyone. Vincent 52, Vincent 52. Cindy is watching you. And now, Bruce. Hello, Cindy. Yes, you just live streamed. I missed her. I was up at 6 today. Crying Hippie, 7:20. 7:20. So I'm back to my sort of routine. I used to stay up all night. What I'm trying to do now is forcing myself to go to bed at 12 and 1. And what it's doing by me going to bed at 1 in the morning, I get up at 5 or 6 on the coffee, and I'm good for the rest of the day. And that's what I'm going to do for you guys right now, is make a video. Tina Tuna's in the house. Hello, Tina. And I'll be on tonight, guys. It's now 2 o'clock here, Eastern time. And I'll be on in 6 more hours at 8 o'clock Eastern. I'll be on here talking to you all, finding out what's going on with space, coronavirus. Even space is on stand. What's going to happen if... Do aliens get infected? I wonder if the UFOs are going to be seen less, Because I'm wondering if it is human activity, those UFOs on the moon. With the coronavirus, we wouldn't see so many UFOs on the moon. Maybe they're going to be halted here. We'll have to check out that activity. I didn't live stream. I just did a quick lol. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it posted. Thanks, Cindy. And thanks, everyone. Penny, awesome. See you later, buddy. I'll see you, my dear. I love you. Love you, each and every one of you. Penny, keep the liquids coming in, and stay warm, stay safe, stay bottled up inside. I know it. But, hey, Shadrach Plays. Just before I'm getting off, get a chance to say hello to my new bra. Actually, no, I've been knowing him for a long time. Shadrach Plays came here to support the channel. And I was surprised at his age, man. I'm telling you, I gave you older for your age. He's 14. No, I'm kidding. He's 16 going on 17, if I'm not mistaken. But I gave him older than that. And he's organizing his channel to make whatever the channel is going to turn into. Asking information to his community. Do you like my hands like that? And he's asking his community, looks like an octopus, for ideals of what they would like to see. You guys hear the game that are gamers too, maybe want to stop by and check out Shadrach Plays. Thanks for stopping by, Shadrach Plays. I'm going to have to give Shadrach a wrench. Because you see, he lent me a wrench the other day, so I'm going to lend him back a wrench. We'll be there for one another, bruh. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. You're late, Shadrach, but better late than never, buddy. Bye, Bruce. See you tonight. Ce soir, André, merci. I'll be back on tonight, Shadrach, if ever you're around. And maybe I'll stop by to see your channel. I know you've been live streaming too. And thanks for connecting, everybody. Thanks for connecting with your channels. And my pleasure, Shadrach. You got the blue wrench now. So you be checking up on my streams, and I'll be checking up on yours when I stop by. Thanks for the help, guys. Bye, Tina. Talk to you all very soon. First of all, thank you, Dana Shiver, Cindy Luhu, and all of you. Glenn Curley, Mark Matheny, Glenn Curley again, Glenn Curley yet again, Darla, and Mark Matheny, I said it, Crawface. Thanks for the generous contributions, everyone. I love you all, and I'll talk to you on the flip side, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now. Oh, I missed the off button. Here we go. Right, bye, guys.